Hearing to order at 7:01 p.m. As chair of the Timberlane Regional School Board, I find that due to the state of emergency declared by the governor as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic and in accordance with the governor's emergency order number 12, pursuant to Executive Order 2020-04, this public body is authorized to meet electronically. Please note that there is no physical location to observe and listen contemporaneously to this meeting, which was authorized pursuant to the governor's emergency order. However, in accordance with the emergency order, I'm confirming that we are utilizing Zoom for this electronic meeting. All members of the board have the ability to communicate contemporaneously during this meeting through this platform, and the public has access to contemporaneously listen. We previously gave notice of this public hearing to the public of the necessary information for accessing the meeting, including how to access the public hearing using Zoom or telephonically. Instructions have also been provided on the website of the Timberlane Regional School Board at timberlane.net/Zoom TRSB. If anybody has a problem, please call 382-6541 extension 399. Please note that all votes that are taken during this meeting shall be done by roll call vote. Let's start the public hearing by taking a roll call attendance. When each member states their presence, please also state whether there is anyone in the room with you during the meeting, which is required under the right to know law. Thank you. Kat?
Brian Boyle.
Present. I am alone in my office. There are other family members in the household.
Lee Doobie.
I am here alone in my home office. There are other members throughout the household.
Kim Farah.
Here, I am alone in my office. There are other members of the household present in the house.
Barbara Kishka.
Present. I'm alone in the residence.
Sheila Lowe's. Sheila.
You're on mute, Sheila.
Sorry about that. I tried using the space bar, didn't work. I am here and alone in the residence.
Sarah Mockamer.
I am here alone in my office. There are other members of my family in the house.
Sean O'Neill.
I am here in my office alone, and there are other members in my household that are in the building.
Kristen Savage.
I am here. I'm currently alone, but there are other members of my household present within the house.
Jennifer Silva.
I am here alone in my office with other members elsewhere in the home.
Dr. Metzler.
Present. I have other members of my family in the household, but I'm alone in my office.
And Kyle Duffy.
Forgot to unmute. I'm present. I'm alone in the room currently, but there are other members of the house in the household.
Okay, thank you. If you could all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. And so now I am going to open the public hearing on the donation. Dr. Metzler, if you could reiterate what the donation is and what the amount is.
Thank you, Dr. Farah. This public hearing is to accept a donation in the amount of $7,769.20 for the Major Jeremy M. Graysick, United States Marine Corps Memorial Scholarship Fund. The scholarship is to be awarded to the Timberlane Regional High School valedictorian, regardless of that individual's choice of school, field of study, or other financial aid. Public comment will be allowed by way of teleconference call, and once the public hearing is closed, the board will relog onto their regular school board video conference site. So that's the donation, and I didn't know if you had any other questions.
No, I do not. Are there any members of the public that wish to comment? There being no members of the public that wish to comment, we'll look for the board to take action on,
I'll make a motion to accept the donation with gratitude and to thank the family for putting this forward.
okay, Mr. O'Neill makes the motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Brian Boyle seconds the motion. Is there any further discussion? Okay, Kat, could you take a roll call vote on that, please?
Mr. Boyle,
Yes.
Mr. Doobie,
Yes.
Dr. Farah,
Yes.
Mrs. Kishka,
Yes.
Ms. Lewis,
Yes.
Mrs. Mockamer,
Yes.
Mr. O'Neill,
Yes.
Mrs. Savage,
Yes.
Mrs. Silva.
Yes.
Thank you very much. And on behalf of the board, we're extremely grateful for both the donation and the sacrifice that happened as a result of a wartime situation. And I'm certain that the student will be well deserving of it. And we look forward to be able to present that pretty soon here as we wind up the school year. So this concludes our public hearing. And what we will need to do is log out and then resume on a different link. So all board members should have a second link to come back in on. We are not, we don't have to call the meeting to order again, but we need to log out and log back in on a separate link. This was set up this way so that the public would have the opportunity to weigh in on this particular public hearing, but moving forward, it will be a different link. So if everybody logs out and comes back in, we'll try to start here on time at 7:10.